In nature, survival is a race of perfect weapons. Some species triumph through speed. Others only need one bite and time. Two strategies, two completely different approaches. When speed confronts venom, what will decide the prey's fate? Speed or venom, what truly determines the outcome?
The cheetah, slender, almost fragile, roams the Masai Mara in Kenya. It lacks the bulk of a lion. It lacks the crushing jaws of a leopard. Yet it carries a weapon no other predator can match: pure speed. How can such a delicate frame transform into the fastest land animal on Earth? At dawn on the Serengeti plains of northern Tanzania, the first light spreads across an endless ocean of golden grass. Mist lingers over the banks of the Grumeti River, where herds of Thompson's gazelles gather to drink. The scene looks calm, yet danger waits in silence. Hidden low in the grass, a slender shadow fixes its eyes on a target. The cheetah, the hunter of speed. Unlike lions that vanish into tall grass, or leopards that perch high in the acacia trees, the cheetah must gamble on open ground. Its body has been shaped by evolution into a weapon built for speed. A long, flexible spine like a spring, light bones, slim legs, a tail that works like a rudder, and an oversized chest to house powerful lungs and a racing heart. Every detail serves one purpose: acceleration. This is the fastest land animal on Earth, capable of breaking 100 kilometers an hour. Yet that burst lasts less than a minute. Beyond that, the body overheats and the engine fails. This female has been watching the gazelles since sunrise. She singles out a young one straying from its mother. Her chest rises, then explosion. In just 3 seconds, she reaches the velocity of a sports car at full throttle. Each stride covers 7 meters. Air rips past her body, legs strike the earth like drums. The gazelle veers left, then right. The cheetah's tail whips like a rudder, correcting each turn. Then, the strike. Claws latch, a body crashes to the dust. In an instant, the chase is over, but triumph is fleeting. Her heart pounds over 200 beats a minute. Heat floods her muscles. She collapses beside the kill, gasping. And at that moment, scavengers arrive. 3 hyenas lumber out from the riverbank, circling, laughing. Their strength and numbers overwhelm her. Within minutes, the gazelle is theirs. For the cheetah, speed wins the hunt, but rarely the meal. On these plains, half of all successful chases end in theft. Across the border, in Kenya's Masai Mara, a different story unfolds. 3 male cheetahs form a coalition, often brothers from the same litter. Unlike solitary females, they hunt together, turning weakness into strategy. Their target today, a strong adult gazelle. The chase erupts. One drives the herd, another cuts the angle, and the third delivers the final blow. Dust explodes, hooves scatter. Within seconds, victory. This time the meal belongs to them. Cooperation, rare among big cats, has tipped the balance. Back in the Serengeti, near the edge of the Ngorongoro Reserve, a mother cheetah walks with her 3 cubs, barely 8 weeks old. They tumble through the grass, still clueless about the hunt. For her, every step is survival and a lesson. She picks a smaller prey to demonstrate. Stalk, burst, strike. These moments will decide their future. The odds are brutal. Up to 70% of cubs die in their first year, taken by lions, hyenas, even eagles. Those who survive carry the legacy of speed. Yet speed is always a gamble. Near the Mara River one evening, another female makes the wrong choice, an adult gazelle too strong. The chase drags on beyond a minute. Her stride falters, her lungs scream, her body overheats. She stumbles, collapses, gasping in the dust. The limits of biology revealed, unmatched velocity, but no endurance. That is the price of extreme evolution. As the sun dips behind the acacias, the Serengeti turns crimson. This is the golden hour for cheetahs when lions are still hidden and hyenas have not yet gathered. They rarely hunt by night. Their eyes cannot pierce the darkness like true nocturnal hunters. Instead, they master timing, choosing the narrow window when the plains are theirs alone. The cheetah will never rule the savannah, but it remains essential. By taking the young, the weak, it keeps the herds healthy, the ecosystem in balance. Its fragile presence is proof that survival does not always belong to the strongest. Sometimes it belongs to the swiftest. In the fading light, a mother and her cubs vanish into the tall grass of the Serengeti. The wind swallows their tracks, and one question lingers. In a world ruled by power and dominance, will speed alone be enough to secure their future? Deep in the jungles of Khao Yai, Thailand, a shadow slides silently across the forest floor. It is the king cobra, the longest venomous snake on Earth. Unlike its kin that hunt rats or frogs, this giant feeds on its own kind. A ruthless choice, yet one that crowns it as ruler of the reptile world. What secret lies behind this strange and dangerous appetite? In the rainforests of Kerala, India, the air is heavy with moisture. Cicadas buzz endlessly, hidden in the dense shadows. From a damp crevice, a giant slides into view, the king cobra. Its body, more than 4 meters long, glides across the forest floor, every movement deliberate and silent. The forked tongue flickers, tasting the air. Through the Jacobson's organ, each particle carries a message. For this hunter, scent is sight. Among massive roots, a young crate slithers. It moves slowly, unaware of what lurks nearby. The cobra rises, hood flaring. It strikes with the speed of a spear. One deep bite, then it retreats, waiting. The venom does the rest. Unlike pythons that crush their prey, the cobra conserves its strength. It waits as the victim trembles, then stills, a strategy perfected over millions of years. Rains flood Khao Yai Forest in Thailand. The ground turns to mud. A large monitor lizard crawls through the dripping leaves. But just meters away, death waits. The lizard is powerful, armed with claws and sharp teeth. Yet a single bite from the cobra is enough. Its venom attacks the nervous system, paralyzing muscles, silencing the lungs. Within minutes, the struggle is over. But the king is not invincible. In the skies of Myanmar, the crested serpent eagle scans the canopy. Few predators dare to challenge a cobra of this size. Yet from above, the attack is sudden and lethal. On the ground, another enemy waits, the mongoose. Small, fast, immune enough to survive a bite. These two adversaries, bird and mammal, are part of the eternal balance. Even a king must live with fear. rainforests of Borneo, another secret is revealed. A female king cobra coils around her nest. She has gathered leaves, building a mound, and guards it fiercely. Weeks will pass before the eggs hatch, and she will not leave. Among snakes, this devotion is rare. For her offspring, survival depends entirely on her watchful defense. Evolution has given the cobra not just power, but the instinct to protect its bloodline. Dusk falls over the red earth of Laos. The cobra's shadow stretches long across the forest floor. Tonight, it does not hunt. It moves slowly, fading into the darkness, leaving only silence in its wake. The jungle remembers its presence. Fear lingers, even after the serpent is gone. From Kerala to Khao Yai, from Myanmar to Borneo, the king cobra's story is one of power, danger, and survival. Apex predator, devoted parent, vulnerable prey, its life is a paradox. But the greatest threat does not come from eagle or mongoose. It comes from us. Roads cut through its forest, farms replace its hunting grounds, villages spread across its kingdom. The throne remains, but it trembles. And so, the question lingers in the humid night air. How much longer will the jungle echo with the silent passage of the king cobra? Across the golden plains of Kenya, a tall bird walks through the grass. Not a crane, not an eagle. Its crest rises with the wind, eyes locked on the trembling earth below. It doesn't fly, it hunts, not with its beak, but with its feet. This is the secretary bird, the serpent slayer of Africa. What drives a creature born to soar, to fight on the ground instead? Dawn over the Serengeti. The first light drips through the acacia trees, painting gold across the bird's feathers. The secretary bird shakes its wings, then strides forward slow, deliberate, each step a silent calculation. This is its kingdom, an endless battlefield of heat, dust, and survival. Tall as a child, wings stretching more than 2 meters. It's a bird that refuses to fly. It hunts on foot, not with talons from above, but with the precision of a fighter on the ground. Every strike of its leg can hit at nearly 50 kilometers per hour, enough to crush a skull in one blow. Its legs act like coiled springs, bones reinforced to absorb impact, tendons snapping like steel cables. Evolution built a weapon no other bird possesses. Near Lake Naivasha, a black mamba slides through the scorched grass. The bird doesn't retreat. It circles, eyes locked. The snake lifts its head, spreads its hood, a warning too late. The first kick lands, then another. A dull crack. Silence. The hunt lasts seconds, the lesson, millions of years. The secretary bird is patience made flesh. It walks kilometers each day, scanning every ripple of the savannah for life. When it finds prey, it measures distance, angle, timing, perfect geometry in motion. Mice, lizards, locusts, everything small enough to move is food. Sometimes it stamps on the earth until burrows collapse, and life beneath the soil trembles to the surface. Its vision is twice as sharp as ours. It can detect movement 100 meters away. Each kick is not random force, but calculation, a split-second decision between life and death. Among herds of gazelles and buffalo, the secretary bird walks freely. When hooves disturb the grass, snakes are flushed out, an unspoken alliance of beast and bird. Both maintaining the balance of the plains. In the breeding season, a pair builds their nest high on an acacia. A circle of dry branches, 2 meters wide, strengthened year after year, memory woven into wood. Both parents share everything: hunting, guarding, feeding. Their calls echo rough and low, a language only they understand. Six weeks later, the chicks hatch blind, fragile, hungry. The mother brings food, insects, then lizards, finally small snakes. Later, the young are trained to strike. The parents drop sticks, testing their reflexes. In this world, the art of kicking means survival, but the savannah never sleeps. Fires sweep the grasslands, storms rise, eagles steal the weak. Even hyenas and humans threaten the nests. Yet this bird endures. It rebuilds, it stays, because to stand is to live. At dusk, the Serengeti glows in red dust. The secretary bird walks through the fire-colored light. In the distance, something moves, a snake. The air tenses. One swift motion, one final kick. Stillness again. In a land of venom and fang, the bird stands unshaken. It was born to fly but chooses to fight. Each footprint it leaves across the savannah is not just a trace of travel, but a quiet testament. Sometimes, the greatest power of nature is not the wings that lift us, but the courage to remain on the ground. On a low rise along the Rio Grande Valley in New Mexico, a roadrunner flares the dark patch on its back to drink the first light, then launches on legs, not wings. X-shaped footprints stitch the sand. The menu runs to scorpions, centipedes, rattlesnakes. How does a small, ground-running bird rule a landscape built on venom, and what timing lets it slip past hollow fangs in a single breath? Dawn settles over North America's dry belt, the Sonoran Fringe, reaching toward the Rio Grande Valley and the edges of the Chihuahuan Desert. The chill of night lifts. A roadrunner stands on the sandy lip of a dry wash, flaring the dark patch on its back to drink the first light. A light breeze threads the creosote bushes. Insects murmur under mesquite. Short steps begin, the long tail working like a rudder, a neat line of X-shaped tracks stitched into the sand. It looks calm, but every crack in the gravel stirs with life. A whiptail lizard, a desert scorpion, a red centipede, even a rattlesnake warming beneath a sunlit rock. Here, morning is gold before the heat, and other hunters wake. Biologically, the roadrunner uses sunbathing as a charger. After nightfall, it lets body temperature drop a few degrees to save energy. The first light brings it back to operating speed without burning precious calories. Zygodactyl feet 2 toes forward, 2 back bite into loose ground, and those X tracks make pursuit harder by hiding direction. The light climbs, heat shimmer begins to curl over the stones. The roadrunner hunts by sea, burst, finish. The lizard flashes. The neck tucks for half a beat, then the bird snaps forward, the beak striking clean as a finger snap. A quick swallow, and it runs on. At the edge of an ocotillo clump, a scorpion lifts its tail through leaf litter. A flick of the eye. The bird changes angle to cut it off, drives the bill into the last segment where the sting sits, then slams the prey against the sand a few times to neutralize before swallowing. Along the thicket's rim, a dry rattle lights up. The snake is close. The roadrunner shortens stride, drops a shoulder, slides left as if testing a brake line. Between barbed chala, it holds distance and waits for a scene. In hard numbers, a rattlesnake strike lasts under 1/10 of a second. Venom needs time to diffuse through tissue. The roadrunner's answer is to shrink contact time towards zero. Hit a vital point, exit immediately. Give the toxin no window to work. By noon, the ground glows, wind combs sand into thin streamers. At the edge of a dry wash near the Gila River, a western diamondback shows itself, body coiled, head lifted. The rattle beats like dry rain. The roadrunner circles wide, tail flicking to stabilize, eyes pinned to the neck. It feints right, cuts across the left shoulder. The snake bites air. The bird pivots, makes a short hop, clamps the bill just behind the skull, and is gone before the coil can close. Sand sprays. The tail kicks like a spring, the body spins around a pinned foot. Third pass, fourth, each beat like a jump cut, approach, land, break contact. When the snake surges forward, the bird pops onto a low rock, turns 90 degrees, drops back to gravel and goes for the nape again. Slaps of hide on stone ring out. After several rounds, the snake's muscles lose tone, the black tongue withdraws. The bird lines the head for a clean swallow. If the snake is too large, it tears sections and ferries them to a thorny hide. Danger crosses the scene in a separate thread, soft footfalls of a coyote on the slope. The roadrunner hugs the chala's shade, sprints, carves through a narrow slot, spine snag fur but slide off feathers. The threat fades, and the duel resumes. Field notes show that roadrunners sometimes work in pairs on a snake. One distracts, the other strikes the weak point, but most finishes are solo, built on speed, angle, and the habit of hit and clear. Physiology helps. A nictitating membrane flashes to guard the cornea from spines and flying grit. The long tail acts as a stabilizer, letting the bird change direction almost instantly without losing drive. Water is scarce, so most intake comes from prey. Salt glands near the nares crystallize the excess, keeping the balance right. The sun tilts honey-colored, heat drains from the ground. The rattlesnake lies still at the gravel's edge, beaten by timing and speed. The roadrunner shakes dust from its plumage and listens. The wind shifts. Far off, a low call from another bird on the rim of the Rio Grande marks a boundary. It picks the last scraps, slips across the open to safer thorn. With dusk going violet, the bird hops to a low perch to roost. Metabolism eases. Body temperature dips again to save tomorrow's fuel. Below, the mirage fades, but fresh X tracks remain on the sand like hurried questions. The desert passes no verdict, it sets terms. If, on some day, speed drags for half a beat and venom gains half a second to spread, does the balance tip, or does perfect timing still keep the roadrunner on the safe side of the line?
The savanna grasslands at dusk. On a branch 10 meters high, a leopard is resting. Its yellow coat with black spots blends into the dappled light through the canopy. This is the leopard, one of nature's most perfect hunters. Can climb like a monkey, run fast as a wild dog, and hide like a ghost. But this perfection comes with a price. Leopards live in the land of other predators, stronger, heavier, and far more ferocious. This is the story of true survival, not about the strongest, but about the smartest at avoiding conflict and exploiting every advantage. Leopards weigh from 30 to 90 kilograms, the lightest among Africa's big cats. But what others don't have is exceptional climbing ability. They can climb vertically up tree trunks using curved claws and extremely powerful hind leg muscles. Lions can't climb due to excessive weight. Hyenas can only climb a few meters, then must give up. Only leopards dominate three-dimensional space. And this is the most important survival strategy: dragging prey up trees. Leopards can drag prey twice their body weight up trees 5 to 6 meters high. An antelope weighing 40 kilograms is carried up a tree using only jaw strength and neck muscles. This is the greatest relative strength among big cats. But even in trees, leopards still aren't completely safe. There's an enemy that also lives in trees, and it's one of Africa's most dangerous hunters. African rock python can reach 6 meters long and weigh 80 kilograms. No venom, but constriction power strong enough to crush a leopard's ribs. Normally, these two species avoid each other. Leopards hunt in trees and on the ground during the day. Pythons hunt mainly at night and hide in burrows or bushes. But sometimes, conflict is unavoidable. A female leopard discovers a python near the den where she hides her cubs. Protective instinct overrides everything. The leopard approaches, growling threateningly. The python doesn't retreat, instead coils its body, ready to counterattack. Both know this confrontation is extremely dangerous. The leopard attacks first. A quick swipe aimed at the python's head, but the python reacts with astonishing speed, dodging and trying to wrap around the leopard's leg. The leopard jumps back in time, using claws to tear at the python's body. Python's skin is thick and scaled, but still gets torn. However, one wound isn't enough. The leopard attacks continuously, but doesn't dare let the python coil tightly. The python tries to maintain defensive posture, waiting for a chance to wrap around its opponent just once. Eventually, well, both are exhausted. The leopard is scratched. The python has multiple wounds. Neither side has a clear advantage, and both understand this. The leopard backs away slowly, still watching the python. The python doesn't pursue, only maintains defensive posture. Both retreat in different directions. No one wins, both survive. This is why these two species usually avoid each other. The price of victory is too high. No spoils are worth that risk. But the greatest threat doesn't come from pythons. It comes from lions. When lions discover leopards on the ground, they will chase and kill without mercy. Lions don't eat leopards. They kill to eliminate competition. About 50% of leopard cubs die from lions in their first year of life. Therefore, leopards live on a different schedule from lions. Hunting during the day when lions are sleeping. At night, hiding in tall trees where lions cannot reach. Hyenas are another threat. They travel in packs of 5 to 20, can steal leopard kills even after the leopard has caught them. Leopards must eat extremely fast or drag prey up trees before hyenas arrive. On average, 30% of kills are stolen before finishing eating. But sometimes, leopards must face them directly. When surrounded by a pack of hyenas with no tree to escape to, they must fight knowing they cannot win. In this situation, leopards use speed and agility. Attack quickly at the face of the nearest hyena. Create an opening, then escape at maximum speed. Leopard claws are an important defensive weapon. A strike to a hyena's face can cause temporary blindness, enough time to escape. But the best strategy is still to avoid encounters. Leopards have excellent hearing and smell, can detect hyenas from 500 meters away. When they hear or smell hyenas, leopards immediately climb trees or move in another direction. Never confront if avoidable. Wild dogs are also a threat, especially when traveling in large packs. But wild dogs hunt during the day, while leopards can flexibly adjust their hunting times. So how do leopards survive among all these threats? The answer lies in adaptation of time and living space. Currently, leopards face increasing pressure. Habitat loss forces them to live closer to lions and hyenas. Conflicts increase. Leopard numbers have declined more than 30% over 3 generations. Not because they're weak, but because there's no longer enough space to avoid other carnivores. Leopards teach us that perfection doesn't mean invincibility. Even the most excellent predators must live by principles of avoidance and adaptation. Leopard success doesn't lie in winning every battle, but in choosing battles worth fighting and avoiding battles that cannot be won. In the land of apex predators, leopards survive not because they're strongest or most ferocious, but because they're smartest at using every advantage nature has bestowed. Across the vast African plains, early sunlight filters through a thin veil of mist. This is a kingdom shared by hundreds of species. Beneath the illusion of harmony lie constant, unexpected encounters. Every animal carries its own tools for survival. Beneath thorny trees, inside cool underground burrows, lives a creature marked by striking black and white fur, the honey badger. Its name comes from its habit of raiding beehives, but its true reputation is built on an uncompromising attitude toward life in the wild. The black underbelly and pale gray-white back form a bold warning signal. Stay away. Weighing only 9 to 16 kilograms, the honey badger is built for power. Long, sharp claws serve as formidable weapons for both attack and defense. It possesses the thickest skin of any mammal. A 6mm layer protects it from leopard claws and even cobra venom. Its resistance to venom is not absolute, but sufficient to survive. After a bite, it may fall unconscious for hours, then wake and continue as if nothing happened. Another unique weapon is its scent glands. When threatened, the honey badger releases a powerful, foul odor that disorients enemies. An omnivore by nature, it feeds on rodents, venomous snakes, fruit, but its favorite target remains beehives. When a hive is found, thousands of angry bees are no deterrent. Thick fur and tough skin allow the honey badger to push through the swarm. It even shares a remarkable partnership with the honey guide bird. The bird leads the way, the badger breaks the hive, and both feast. One afternoon on the savannah, a honey badger digs in search of rodents. Nearby, a clan of spotted hyenas notices it. With numbers on their side, the hyenas approach, but the honey badger does not flee. It stops, turns, and growls in warning. The lead hyena moves closer. Instantly, the honey badger charges, claws swinging. The hyena recoils. Others attempt to circle from behind, but the badger pivots quickly, always facing every direction at once. After minutes of tension, the hyenas decide the prey is not worth the risk. They withdraw, seeking an easier meal. An encounter with a lion is different. A young male lion approaches a resting honey badger, 190 kilograms versus 12. The honey badger shows no fear. Its fur bristles. It hisses violently and advances straight toward the lion. A direct challenge. Despite its size advantage, the lion often chooses to back away. It understands that bites to the face, eyes, or sensitive areas are injuries not worth risking. African wild dogs pose a more complex threat. They hunt in highly coordinated packs of 10 to 15 individuals. When surrounded, the honey badger adopts a defensive strategy, pressing against cover, exposing only one direction of attack, neutralizing numerical advantage. From this position, it confronts attackers head-on. Any dog that comes close meets sharp claws and powerful jaws. What gives wild dogs pause is not aggression, but calculation. Is this prey worth the injury? In most cases, the answer is no. The energy cost and risk outweigh the reward of such a small target. This is the honey badger's greatest weapon, not raw strength, but the ability to force predators to reconsider their choice. Biologists call this a cost-benefit strategy. The honey badger turns every attack into a losing investment. In the savanna ecosystem, honey badgers help control rodent and reptile populations. Yet they face growing threats, habitat loss from agriculture, conservation programs now work with local communities to create shared spaces where humans and honey badgers can coexist. The honey badger, small but never weak. Proof that in nature, strength does not come from size alone. As night falls over the African plains, the honey badger continues its journey, solitary but never insignificant. Dawn over the Okavango grasslands. A pack of wild dogs is waking. The distinctive three-colored spotted coat makes them easily recognizable among yellow grass. They begin the morning ritual by greeting each other, touching muzzles, licking faces, and emitting special sounds. This isn't purely affectionate behavior. This is how they strengthen social bonds and confirm each individual's role in the pack. Without this bond, they cannot survive. African wild dogs, Lycaon pictus, are among the most efficient hunters in the natural world. But that strength doesn't come from single individuals. Looking at their bodies, the answer becomes clear. Wild dogs have slender builds, long, thin legs, weighing only about 30 kilograms. Their muscles aren't designed for explosive power like lions or leopards. They cannot ambush or bring down prey with just one single pounce. Their jaws also aren't strong enough to quickly kill large prey. Bite force is only half compared to lions of similar size. A single wild dog individual facing an antelope has almost no chance of winning. It will exhaust or get injured before bringing down prey. But evolution has equipped them with another weapon: endurance. Wild dogs can run continuously 5 to 10 kilometers without stopping. Their maximum speed isn't as high as cheetahs, but they can maintain speed of 50 kilometers per hour for many minutes. This is the key point. This strategy only works with the entire pack. Individuals can take turns leading, continuously pressuring prey without rest. GPS research shows they force prey into overheating and exhaustion. Prey don't die from wounds, but die from depletion. Data from Serengeti shows a clear truth. A single individual has hunting success rate nearly zero, below 5%. Two to three individuals increase rate to 30%. But with 6 to 10 individuals, success rate jumps to 80%. This is the highest rate among all African carnivores. Higher than lions, higher than leopards, higher than hyenas, but only when hunting in packs. Besides efficiency, pack hunting also reduces risk. A kick from antelope or zebra can break bones or cause death. If hunting alone, even small injuries mean death. Without teammates supporting, cannot hunt, will starve in a few days. But in the pack, other individuals will bring food back for injured members. This isn't kindness. This is collective survival mechanism. The second challenge is prey theft. Wild dogs often have spoils stolen by lions and hyenas after hunting. If hunting alone, a wild dog individual has no ability to protect food from any thieves, making entire hunting effort meaningless. But the entire pack can defend better. They surround prey, eat extremely fast, usually within 15 minutes before thieves arrive. Wild dog social structure also forces them to hunt in packs. Only the leading pair, usually the alpha pair, are allowed to reproduce. Other individuals exist to support the pack, protect cubs, and hunt for the entire group. Each individual's value lies in contributing to the collective. Food is always shared. Individuals who hunt must bring back for cubs, elderly individuals, and injured members. This explains why wild dogs never develop solo hunting behavior. Over thousands of generations of evolution, selection pressure is very clear. Individuals trying to hunt alone will die early and leave no genes. Individuals hunting in packs survive and pass this behavior to next generations. The result is pack hunting behavior ingrained in instinct. Wild dogs have no behavioral script for solo hunting. They cannot imagine it. From 2026 onward, wild dogs are the most endangered species among Africa's large carnivores. Only about 6,600 individuals remain. Habitat loss and diseases from domestic dogs are the two greatest threats. When packs are separated, they cannot hunt efficiently. Conservation organizations are working to create movement corridors between reserves. Wild dogs need large space to maintain large packs and hunt effectively. Wild dogs are living proof of the power of unity. They're not the strongest, not the fastest, not the largest, but they're most efficient when together. In the natural world, sometimes strength doesn't come from individuals, but from groups. Wild dogs chose that path and survived because of this choice.